Hi guys, hello and welcome back to yet another video on my channel, also known as channel, or should I say welcome back to another day in my life as a university student studying film in the UK. Typically, due to my schedule this year at university, I start my mornings at between 6 or 7 AM. This morning it was at 6:45. I decided to sleep in a little bit before going about my normal morning routine, which always begins with me making my way through my student house from my bedroom into the bathroom. Now, as well as just brushing my teeth, oral hygiene isn't just actually brushing your teeth, but it's also making sure you brush your tongue and you get all of the bacteria off of your tongue to just make sure that your breath, stays as fresh as possible throughout the day, because we love good and fresh breath. Straight after the bathroom, I do the drying of the dishes that I washed up the morning before. This is normally because I don't have a mug to spare, and so I just need to quickly get one before making my first cup of coffee in the mornings. I don't know about you guys, but I literally cannot do anything. I can't even function. I can't go on my social media, in fact, without having a cup of coffee. So that is so essential for the first part of my mornings. And I've swapped the plastic straws for metal reusable straws, and I have my vitamin C as normal to just stay as fresh and healthy as possible during this cold winter season. Then in the mornings, I'll reply to some business emails, just make sure all of my sponsorships are aligned, and also emails from lecturers as well about either work for the lectures or assignments. So then I'll just hop on over to my social media, which if you're not following me already, like what the f have you been doing? Make sure to hit that follow button on Instagram and Twitter. And then I'll also check the news and reply to some YouTube comments just to feel like I'm, really active and involved with not only like my subscribers and my audience, which definitely smash the subscribe button as well if you want to see more videos, but also just to feel like I'm connected to the world, connected to you guys, and just the latest events. One of my favorite parts of the morning that I try and do every single day is write out a to-do list. Now, this is such a great way of keeping organized and keeping on track of all of the things that I intend to get done during the day, and I often timestamp these things as well, just so I know like when I really do need to get things done by. And then just like every single morning, I make myself some gluten-free oatmeal as my breakfast. And this year I've actually been sprinkling some breakfast bars, some gluten-free breakfast bars on top of the oatmeal as well, just to give it some more substance. And it contains so much energy, which is so friggin' essential at the moment because I'm not sleeping too well at university. There's just so much like stress in my life right now. So these breakfast bites really do help like empower me, at least for the morning anyway, before lunchtime, where I do need another kick of energy.
Okay guys, so top tip, something that I've actually done differently this year at university is last year, obviously we all know I'm like obsessed with my vitamins and like trying to stay healthy so I don't catch a cold or anything. This is not sponsored at all, but instead of forking out like a mortgage to get vitamins at like either Tesco or Holland & Barrett, literally from Poundland, you can get all the vitamins you need for £1. And I'm like, yes, please. Like sure the doses are probably smaller, but nonetheless, it does the trick. Money saving tips.
Boom.
Because my schedule has been so crazy this year at uni, I haven't actually had time to complete all of the work that I need to long enough in advance that I'd like before workshops and seminars, and this specific one was an outline for the script module of my course where we have to write a short film, and essentially part of the homework, if you like, from the last workshop before the new workshop was that we needed to write our own outline, so I was just completing my outline for that.
So you guys, the script outline is done. I'm just now uploading it to Blackboard. I've entitled it Luke Birch Outline. I should probably put script outline to be fair. I don't even know if this piece of work is actually assessed. I just know it had to be due in, and it's due in today, so thank God I've actually done it. So submit.
Boom!
And there you go, successfully added to the group. Now that weight is off my shoulders, I can finally start my day.
Then I hopped in the shower, which student problems is just always lukewarm. It's never hot. Gotta love a student house. Friendly piece of advice for the mornings: if you ever do wake up in a bad mood, just say to yourself, don't be a pig, kick a wig. Then I made my way to the gym, but first having a pit stop at Marks & Spencer, who do gluten-free meal deals, would you know.
Would you like a receipt?
And then it came time to clip down my wig for a workout.
You gon' gotta go to work, 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 but you gotta go to work, 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 you gotta go to work, 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 work.
After a quick change, I made my way to the university library, which is my all-time favorite place on campus. I always go to the third floor, the silent floor, and just crack on with my work. I find I just can get so much work done in the library. Like last year, it was way more in the library than it was at home, but this year it is a pretty nice balance between having a student house and also going to the library. But essentially here, I started the mammoth task of working on a new essay. Now, whenever I do work on a new essay at uni, I always try and deconstruct the question first. And this specific essay is for the film and TV industries module of my course, and I basically chose Americanization of British film and the role that Hollywood played in, you know, hindering, should we say, a British film policy throughout the years. And as well as just gathering quotes, a huge top tip that I would say what I did with this specific essay is really deconstruct the question to the point of definitions and what they're asking you to argue. I found so many synonyms for like hindrance or what prevented British film policy in terms of Hollywood. So it was a really great way of just getting myself, I think, a step ahead. Who knows, probably 5 steps behind, but uni life. I headed out of the library to make my way to a workshop for the script and screenwriting module of my course.
Oh, you dick.
No one? Is there someone in there? Pig. Oh my god. Stay there. Shall I read mine? Always. Okay, so I just started like with a one sentence like writer's pitch, just to, you know, blanket it. A coming of age drama where a down and out man battles his own anxiety in order to achieve his dreams. So.
The exercise we had to do in this workshop was read each other's outlines and give critique. So this was just me reading to my group my outline and then receiving some feedback and things to improve on.
Got it.
Hi. An friend emergency.
Are you alright?
Having a bit of a hard time, so I'm just gonna go help her out.
Bye. Oh, banging, banging, banging.
So with Courtney gone, it was down to me and Megan to sit through the lecture for the Hollywood Musicals module of my course. Now, this specific lecture was on gender. We looked a lot at Gene Kelly and the role of women in Hollywood musicals as well, and the sexualization of that. So of course, it included Laura Mulvey's feminist theory, as well as so many others about objectivity and how women's bodies were essentially just sexualized in musicals, and also the construction of masculinity as well, which was extremely fascinating. However, I had no bloody clue what I was doing this entire lecture, and it was a sham.
There's someone there. If you can be gay and very lost, it's self-control.
Me.
Don't expect to get much help if you don't help yourself.
When the lights came on, Megan and I realised that we were so off track throughout this lecture, but nonetheless I got loads of good notes and great quotes and theories from it, but I just didn't fully understand it.
Oh!
Holy shit, it's cold outside.
I just zoned out and I was like, I don't know what the lecturer is banging on about. I had no idea what she was saying. I have no idea what the topic was. Like, I know tonight I'm gonna have so much work to catch up on, like so many quotes, but in that PowerPoint as well, and I was just like, The struggles of a uni student, like I feel like at uni, I'm always missing uni to then catch up on uni and then to then catch up on more that I've missed. Like it's an endless cycle of stress, bad skin, and STDs. Oh, but hey, I am glad that lectures and classes are done for the day. Tuesdays are always a hard day for me just because there's so much to do, so much content, so much reading to do for these essays, but I'm ready for the evening. I'm ready for the night to just chill, unwind.
Your hair looks really nice right now.
Oh my god, thank you so much. How much body do you want?
Not much, but it's in like months. So, I don't really drink much. So when I do, it's like a bad idea. Like, it's just
oh my god, we're gonna die. I've gone off the rails this year at uni. Like, this is volume 3 of the day of the life.
Big moves.
Anyway, cheers to sleep deprivation.
Oh my god, true.
Okay, ching ching. Oh my
But very
god.
strong.
This year at university, I'm cooking a lot more food than I was last year. Last year, I kind of just stuck to the same microwave meals or oven meals in student halls because there was no way you could really cook fresh food when you share a kitchen with 12. But nonetheless, here I was making what some might argue to be the most Caucasian paella ever with just prawns, rice, and peas, and actually no spice. Like, I know I'm a disgrace, but at least I admit it. Like, and I was also right here making leftovers for the next day. Then Catherine and I typically watch the news together when we eat and just discuss, you know, the issues that face people around the world, or I'm just on my phone and ignoring her. And just like that, every evening, it feels like a switch turns on in my brain, or turns off, should I say, and I kind of just lose any motivation to do anything, like go out and partying is like the last thing on my mind. So right here, I'm just catching up with some of the quotes that the lecturer skipped over or went too fast over during the Hollywood musicals lecture. And this was really good and useful for my future essay. Then I start my real evening routine, which is really centered around my sensitive skin. Like, my skin breaks out at the slightest bit of stress. So typically, I always wash my face with some sea salt soap scrub, and then I just brush my teeth normally. And then I also apply every night a mask of Sudocrem. Now, this video is not sponsored, but Sudocrem is just so great for really tightening up your skin, healing it as well from acne. And it always seems to get rid of my acne. It comes back every day, but it always gets rid of it nonetheless. Like I said, I'm having real trouble sleeping, so I keep trying to find different remedies and ways to help myself sleep, and this is a lavender tea, which is great, and then I just typically enjoy that whilst watching an hour of Netflix, and specifically Alyssa Edwards show, and also read a chapter or two of a book just to help my brain sleep. So you guys, I look absolutely dreadful in this Sudocrem face mask, but that is a wrap on my day. That is a wrap on my day in the life of a university student, the third one that I have done. If you guys did enjoy the video, please give it a big fat thumbs up down below. It would really, really help me out as I'm super tired and sleepy right now and I feel like absolute death. And also make sure to follow me on all of my social media. The links will be up there and down in the description bar below. And if you guys would like to see another, I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm saying, more day in the life videos, then do let me know down in the comments below and I'll be sure to show you guys more of what life is like as a student in the UK. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and share this video. Make sure you're following me on all of my social media. The links will be in the description bar below. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you sexy people at some point next week. Thank you and goodbye.